skaters, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I am Coach Julia, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a half Lutz jump. This jump is the same entrance as a whole Lutz, and it is so good to practice because there's some little finicky details about the Lutz that you want to get down before you have to rotate all the way. Now, to do this move, you're going to want to have strong backward outside edges and a nice strong forward inside edge as well. If you haven't learned those, I will post both the forward edges and backward edges tutorials in the description down below so you can work on those moves and then come back to this jump. So the first thing we're going to do is a backward crossover with the right leg crossing over the left. I'm going to do it around these two curling circles to help you see the shape of this jump. It doesn't have to be done on these curling circles, and honestly you can do it just about anywhere, but this helps you see what we're doing. So I'm just going to have my body face inside, face the circle, just like a normal backward crossover, and my right leg will cross over the left. At this point, I'm going to take my left foot, put it down on the ice, on the outside edge, and reach. So that reach is really important. You're going to have your left hand in front, your right shoulder and right arm in back, your right leg reaching back and tapping, and you're going to need to be really tall with that upper body. If you break in the hips, then your half Lutz and your whole Lutz are much more challenging. So engage those muscles in your back when we tap, all right? So this is the position we're looking for. So we're going to reach and tap. So we cross over, right over left. Those hands drop past your hips. Switch and reach. Now this is the crucial moment that determines whether you're doing a Lutz or a flip. So a Lutz takes off of your back outside edge, and a flip takes off of your back inside edge. That's really the only difference between those two jumps. And it's so difficult to get that outside edge that skaters often will start with a Lutz entrance, switch to their inside edge, and accidentally do a flip. And this is what we call a flutz, right? It's a flip that you were trying to make a Lutz, a flutz. And nobody wants flutzes, so let's be very careful about getting to that outside edge. I'm going to go to the wall and I want to show you a little exercise to work on. So here we're at the wall where we have a little bit of support. I want you to reach back with that right toe. We're going to take that left foot and slide it on its outside edge. Okay, so you can just practice sliding your foot back and forth, making a curve where your heels go away from each other at the end. So reach and slide. That outside edge, you want your muscles to be so comfortable with it that when you're doing it in the jump, it feels much more natural. Now, once you get to the point where you're about to jump, you're going to want those feet to pigeon toe together. That's going to be a really weird feeling for you, I'm sure. So as you do this exercise, think about your toes pigeon toeing as you finish the move. Bend forward in kind of a lunge position. So we're in a lunge, pull, pigeon toe. All right? That's your exercise on the wall. So we have our crossover, those hands drop by our sides. We switch to our left foot, reach, and that's where that exercise from the wall comes in, and our feet pigeon toe. Since we're not doing a full rotation, you're going to keep your hands right here for now. I don't want you pulling in or you're going to go a little crazy. So pigeon toe those feet. You're going to jump and lift your left foot off the ice. Land forward and find that forward check position. Now, I've taught the forward check position in a couple other tutorials, your half flip, your ballet jump. It's the same forward check position. Nice deep right inside edge. Extend that left hand, right hand to the side. Bend your skating knee, and your free leg will go out at a diagonal from your hip. So that is your check position right here. It's the same check position for just about all of your forward jumps. Now let's put it all together. Crossover, switch, nice tall reach, pigeon toe, jump, hit that forward check position. And there is your half Lutz. One very common mistake people make going into their whole Lutz or their half Lutz is hammering that tap down. And that's where we end up with these huge Lutz holes. And those Lutz holes drive me nuts. They're very bad technique and they're a waste of energy. When you hammer your foot down, you're sending all your energy down into the ice. And it's the opposite of what we want when we're trying to jump. We want to send our energy up. So instead of hammering your foot down, I want you to think about sliding it across the ice. So just skimming across, you're going to tap, and that energy goes up into the air as you make that little pigeon toe that we worked on the wall. So keep that foot low to the ice and send your energy up rather than lifting your foot up really high and hammering down into your Lutz. Here you can see all my energy is being spent swinging my foot down and hammering into the ice, which isn't really giving me good upward projection. My energy is not being spent jumping, it's being spent swinging. A better example is this one, where most of my energy is spent compressing my skating knee to give myself a good jump, and the tap is simply a catalyst to lift me into the air. Alright skaters, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please do give us that thumbs up. And as always, I look forward to reading all your comments in the section down below. If you haven't done so yet, then hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell down in the corner so you can see all my videos when they come out. Happy skating, and I'll see you next time.